What's going on, guys? It is Tony from Lomo Paintball. Today we are back once again with an episode of Tony's favorite features, but today we're talking durable knee pads.
And why? Because who's the best source for knee pads?
That would be us right here at lomopaintball.com.
Know everything about knee pads.
Everything. Knee pads, elbow pads, guns, tanks, hoppers, loaders, masks, you name it, we got it. lomopaintball.com. All right, so knee pads, baby. Any of these knee pads, before I name what we have on the table, retail anywhere from 60 to 70 bucks. So first off, big shout out to Hydra. Paintball Fit, baby, in the house. World Cup champs. We got Hydra knee pads. Next up, we got Carbon CC knee pads. And then we've got Dye Core knee pads. Boom. And we're looking at HK Army CTXs. And lastly but not least, the Pro DNA knee pads by Infamous. So I'm just going to start right on down here and move it through the line.
Yeah.
We're already going over price points. Yeah, boom, bang. Easy breezy. Hydra. Simple for me. Simple. Compression fit? Of course. Very nice. Are you going to get sweaty in them all day? Probably. But it's not going to rash up on you. I'm going overall durability. We've done a video on these Hydra knee pads before. Actually, we took it from JD from Paintball Fit. Him and Sarah, they are the Hydra people. Razors. They've literally taken razors while his son was wearing these on his knee pads, and they could not break the surface with a fresh razor blade. So I'm gonna go overall durability of the Hydra knee pads. Obviously, if you guys play paintball multiple times a week or at least every weekend, you want something that's gonna last you, and this is definitely the knee pad. I mean, we've probably sold hundreds of these knee pads. Love the Hydra knee pads, very, very comfortable, but my one favorite feature, I only get to pick one from each product. It's gonna be overall durability 100% for the Hydras. Check them out on the site. Carbon CCs. These things are really, really nice as well. I like the breathability here in the back. Obviously, when your knee bends and folds, they've got the cutout here, so that is nice. It's not just going to restrict you in one movement or motion. But as far as I know, a lot of you guys out there that are running and diving and sliding, your knee pads, they'll come down and you're constantly tugging at your paintball pants to try to get them up through the pant. I like that Carbon comes out and they have the tension control up top. So this literally pulls all the way through the knee pad. You guys can tighten it up. Eventually these are gonna wear down, but guess what? There's a ton of strap in there and you can just keep strapping that Velcro down. So having this up top on your thigh area, because that's normally where they slide down from, having that strap is key. Fitz, do you think that's a good feature for those?
It's a good feature, yeah.
I do like the padding up in here, but I got the next one coming up that's got a little bit bigger and bulkier of some padding. We got the Dye Core knee pads in the house. So
a fan favorite.
It is a fan favorite. A lot of people love these knee pads out there. If you can just take a look at this thing. These are monstrous. I'm not talking durability like the Hydras. I'm talking just overall like sheer protection would be my favorite feature of this, because these things are bulky. These things will definitely last you a long time. And I mean, the purpose of a knee pad is so you're not really feeling and hitting the ground that hard. There's plenty of padding here and that surely won't happen. So I'm gonna go like overall, would it be like, not bulkiness because that sounds bad, but just like overall protection, I'm gonna say. Overall protection, just obviously it's a knee pad for a reason and you wanna keep your knees protected. So Dye definitely made sure that happens. I mean, these are some solid pads here. So I'm gonna go overall sheer protection for the Dye Core knee pads. HK Army CTX. That's a good one. I really like these too. I'm just gonna unstrap them. These ones have the straps too, but I have something a little bit better for you. These things are super, super comfy. The way, I mean, literally, and I really do like these. I mean, I like my Hydras too, and all these are great knee pads, but I would say the overall comfortability, the inside of here is like that like silky feel on the back of your knee, and you can, look, it fits. Look at me wiggle.
Ooh, it's so silky.
I'm just a worm. It's really silky. It feels good on the back. I mean, these things are overall comfortable. They're not like super bulky. Plenty of padding still, but you guys are going to feel good wearing these. I think HK did, you know, a really, really good job on the CTX knee pad. So I'm going to say these are going to get my vote for overall comfortability. So hold on, where are we at here? durability with the razor. We got the tension control strap up top. We got just the monstrosity of padding for sheer protection. We are super comfortable in the CTXs, but last but not least, infamous paintball. Itty bitty babies. Guess what? Designed by the pro players for the pro players. Let me take this off this cardboard. This is one knee pad here, huh? This is a knee pad. Obviously, you guys don't want super bulky if you guys are playing like the faster style speedball or professional ball. I'm gonna go minimalistic for the Pro DNA knee pad. Okay, let's see. No, I don't even need to grab the other one. Look at how small. How much room is this gonna take up in my gear bag?
It's perfect.
Even if there's another one. Literally perfect for you guys, obviously, when we pack as paintball players. Like, I'm gonna need extra lenses and microfibers, and should I bring 2 pair of pants in case I rip a hole in one? Or you're trying to pack your gear bag as strategic as possible. And they did a really good job with these ones because you can fold these bad boys up into literally nothing, not take up much room in your bag, and they still protect you. It's got moisture wicking material up top and the bottom, and obviously there is still your center knee pad on there, but you guys can roll these up, keep them in your bag, and keep room for other things that you might need that are maybe more important to you. I don't know, protection's important to me, but I'm going minimalistic for the Pro DNA knee pads. So kind of a quick rundown of some of our best sellers that we have. These are my favorite features of each, and don't forget guys, check them out on the website, and that is alonewolfpaintball.com.